The MLB Season 5 2021 games and highlights will be coming up next on Sports Groove AIM 2021.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Jacob deGrom will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
At the plate, Mickey Moniak. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
Here's the first pitch to him. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Good afternoon. To turn on the fire hydrants here in Gotham. 92 degrees here at first pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Smith comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Alex Bohm.
Digging in now, Alec Bohm. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the center fielder. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
In now, Brad Miller.
The second baseman, Brad.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. That average for him up in the 360s now. 34 home runs and 63 runs batted in. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a blooper to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. And it's gone. So a two-run shot to left center. 34 home runs now on the year. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. In previous duels with DeGrom, comes in with 6 hits in 30 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at-bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And it's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark. So next to the plate for the Phils, Bryce Harper, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Three runs already home here. Popped up. DeGrom in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 3-2 now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Phillies lead it 3-0. Zach Eflin, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. Hazley arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Not shortstop, Francisco.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. He went deep last night twice. Here's the first pitch to him. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Moniak.
And he makes the catch for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Into the upper deck, but foul. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Pitch on the way. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. So coming to the plate, Adam Hazley. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at, and the count moves full. Three-two pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Hit hard to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. No balls and a strike to count. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. This is lifted into the air out towards center field.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 56, Zach Eflin.
The pitcher, Zach Eflin, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch on its way. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
At the plate now, Alec Bohm. A shot down the first baseline. Bohm is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people
Good
realize
sports
the amount of
is this
time
franchise
and
mode?
effort this guy has put in.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Michael Wacha enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Michael Wacha.
Welcome to the stream.
Stepping in now, Brad Miller, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Popped up, back behind second. McNeil settles under it near second, and that retires the side. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Phillies 6 and the Mets nothing. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
This is season 5-2021 game 7-5 of my Philadelphia Phillies season.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. Eflin is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or a 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
0-2, here it comes. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
At the plate, Dominic Smith. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The windup and the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out. You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
At the plate, Adam Hazley. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Conforto is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach takes a stroll out to the mound, and with a pitcher this young, you just want to let him know that he's out there for a reason, and to trust what got him here is good enough to get him through this.
In now, Zach Eflin. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. 1 run is scored. The relay throw, the tag, and he's out going for third. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do count on the play. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 8 and the Mets nothing. Here's Robbie Cano now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Again, he sends it out of play. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Stepping into the box, Tomas Nido is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. On to first, and there were 2 down. Now at the plate, Michael Walker. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still 8-0. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Mickey Moniak.
Mickey Moniak.
First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball one. Hard hit ball to second. And there's his first base hit in this one. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the fourth as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. At the plate now, Alec Bohm, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The batter number 13, second base, Brad Miller.
Ready once again, Brad Miller. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. The pitch. He pulls this one into right. Conforto is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Down quickly go the Phillies as the lead holds at 8-0. So here's Jeff McNeil back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
No balls and 1 strike. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year. And they're now on the board, though still well behind. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. A ball and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
And here's the former first-round draft
Game
choice,
7-5
Brandon Nimmo.
St. Louis
As the
Cardinals
fastball
5
is
San
swung on and
Francisco
missed. Good
Giants 3
location down at
final.
the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. Stepping into the box, Pete Alonso looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the belt, the pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. To the left side, but it's well foul.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Lindor at second with 2 down. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We played 4. It's the Phillies 8 and the Mets 1. Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Here comes the first pitch.
Game
Hey,
7-5 Los Angeles Dodgers 4 Miami Marlins 5 final.
Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Conforto is there, 1 away.
Now back.
Settling in now, JT Realmuto. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. Smith is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 8 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Pulled toward right center field.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And it remains an 8-1 ball game. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dominic Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Game 7-5 Atlanta Braves 1 Pittsburgh Pirates 1-1 final.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The third baseman.
Leadoff man gone now for Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And he lays off for ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Again, a 1-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Nido.
To the plate now, Tomas Nido. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Jose Martinez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Jose Martinez.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance.
Game 7-5 Cleveland Indians 8 Tampa Bay Rays 9 final.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Justin Wilson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready for another shot now, Adam Hazley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Smith comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. 1 out for the Phillies in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. First offering on its way. Turned on down the line, and now it'll kick around in the corner.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
At the plate, Zach Eflin, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
So now to the plate, Mickey Moniak, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners
Game
on base, but
7-5 Chicago
not here.
White
That was
Sox
2
5
good
Minnesota
fastballs to
Twins
take
8
control of the
final.
at-bat and get the count to 0-2.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Count is 1 and 2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. A 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. This is line to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Now back to the top of the lineup.
Game
Stepping
7-5
in,
Detroit
Jeff
Tigers
McNeil.
7
And through
Texas
5
Rangers
turns
3
at bat, they've
final.
only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's down into left center for a base hit. Now this gets all the way to the wall. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both
Game
sides of the plate
7-5
with
Cincinnati
pop,
Reds 6 Kansas City
defense,
Royals
you
2
name
final.
it. GM's dream right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. From the stretch. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
So here's Pete Alonso. And it's fouled away. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Chopped toward the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Phillies 8 and the Mets 1. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Brad Miller.
Brad Miller.
The pitch. Left center, base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. The 0-2 once more. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto as he puts it on the ground to third. McNeil's got it for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner in there for a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he fouls this one off.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Here's the 1-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 1-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, after starting the game 0-for-2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Come on. Nito.
Into the box, Tomas Nido, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1-for-2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
J.D. Davis will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
J.D.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 6 RBIs. Comes set and the 0-1. To short, hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
Left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that you said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Francisco Lindor comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. But the Mets do strike for two, both coming on this two-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Phillies 8 and the Mets 3. Dylan Betances has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper.
Right field, number 3, Bryce Harper.
First pitch of the at-bat. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
At the plate now, Adam Hazley pulls this one into the air out into right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping in, Rhys Hoskins. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Nimmo is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Phillies down in order, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now that.
So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in, Pete Alonso, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First offering on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Hard on the ground towards short. Gregorius has it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Into the box, Michael Conforto. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
The 1-1 is a slider that misses below the zone. Left side, but well fouled. So a full count now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Line drive snagged on a short hop, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Gene Segura will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the second deck and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 11 for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games.
This one's also hit well, deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. No outs, nobody on. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Popped up. High hop, and he barehands it. He is out. Alec Bohm will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Shot back up the middle, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a two-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Stepping in now, Brad Miller. In there, a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Hit hard to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. The second for one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Now in the box, JT Realmuto. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Looking to minimize the damage here. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Nimmo. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. It's the Phillies 9 and the Mets 3. Hector Neris is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 50, Hector Neris.
Striding in to start the ninth, Dominic Smith, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The last at that, Nettie D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Neris, 30 years of age. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Now batting, Robinson Cano. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Cano waits on the first pitch.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
The 0-1 on its way. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Drilled down the line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
In now, Tomas Nido.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Line to the right side. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Philadelphia Phillies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Eflin earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Jacob deGrom struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 9 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Mets, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.
A very happy Father's Day to all you dads out there from us at Inside the Show. Here's what happened around the league on Saturday. Looking first at the NL East, the Philadelphia Phillies swatted 4 home runs in this one as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 9-3. The Marlins combined for a 4-hitter as they defeated the visiting Giants 3-1. The Nationals racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Braves 9-4. Jock Peterson nabbed 4 RBIs with 3 hits, leading the Cubs to a win over the Red Sox 6-4. He also extended his hitting streak to a modest 8 straight. The Pittsburgh Pirates sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 8-7. Dakota Hudson grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, helping lead the Cards past Cincinnati 6-5. Christian Yelich launched 3 solo home runs as the Brewers pushed past the Diamondbacks 5-2. He is among the NL leaders in on-base percentage. The San Diego Padres knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 6-4. The Dodgers went deep 4 times as they defeated the visiting Tigers 15-0. The Tampa Bay Rays pounded out 17 hits in this one as they beat the O's in Baltimore 10-6. Dominic Leone collected win number 2 on the year as the Tribe defeated the White Sox 2-1. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Twins hit 3 long balls as they defeated the visiting Yankees 4-3. The Rangers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 4-3. The Oakland Athletics knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got the home victory against the Astros 6-2. The Mariners totaled 11 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 6-4. So that's all we've got for our Father's Day edition. Hopefully you're headed to the ballpark with Dad or at least going out to have a catch with the old man. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning.